Let's get ready to rumble!
Going on, everyone? Welcome to Philly Whiz Kids. I'm Papa Pete. Tuesday. We're already on Tuesday. Big day tomorrow. Got the hump day. What's going on, everyone? Welcome in. Hopefully, everybody's having a great beginning of the week. What are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking? We got football. We got Tomlin quits. Where's he going to wind up at? I don't know. Thank God they got rid of our offensive coordinator. Patul is out of here. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We got in chat. Who's in chat early with us? What's up, Fraylin? Always. Mr. Couch. Hope you're feeling better. Couch, you got stones? Oh, my God. No fun, Couch. Oh, boy, my prayers are with you, Couch, if you got stones. Man, it's bad news right there. What's up, Big Mac? What's up, Game Changer? What's happening, everybody? Johnny Cards. You'd like to have Tomlin, too, wouldn't you, Johnny? What's up, Curry? Midlife, how you doing, Tyler D? Easy, what's up, Easy? Hope you're doing. I got your email, Easy. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, Couch, that's painful right there, baby. That is painful. Couch, have you had them before? Is this your first time getting stones, or what? I don't know. I've had them my whole life since I was about 10 years old, actually. So I don't know. So what are you guys thinking? Who do you guys like for the Super Bowl now, man? You know, who do you guys like for the Super Bowl now? This is going to be good. The rest of the playoffs are going to be fun. Rest of the playoffs are going to be fun. What's going on, Tyler? Yeah, I don't know. You like that? I do too. I do too. New England, Denver, Bills. I think Bills get there. I don't know, man. It's gonna be good. I like it too, Johnny. I like the playoffs so far this year too. I mean, even though my Eagles ain't in it, I'm okay with it. You know, I don't think the Eagles deserve to be in it, so I'm okay with them not being in it. You know, I'm not sitting here acting like, oh, we should have not. We played like shit all year, so I'm all right. What's up, JJ? I'm all right with them not being in it. You know, they didn't deserve it. So, Mr. Rasani, how are you doing, my friend? Bills are shaky. I know. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch the Super Bowl. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Papa, the last time I had a stone, I was in Brownsville, Texas, 2 weeks after Katrina hit. It was a bad time. Yeah, no shit. That ain't no fun. Denver Rams, Stafford gets another ring. Wow, you think, huh? Wow, Tyler, hi. Right, Johnny? When they're on, they're on. Well, he's a great quarterback, you know? So, all right. We got a fun night tonight. I'm giving out an entire box of Allen and Ginter tonight. So we're going to give out a box of Allen and Ginter tonight. Anybody who buys a full spot, you'll get a duck in the duck race. Take a shot of a full box of Allen and Ginter. Let me show you what's in our store for this evening. Fun little night. Nothing crazy. We got Marvel Studios in there. What's up, Clinton? Marvel Studio break 747, $50 a spot. 4 left in Marvels. We got our left side baseball from Sunday. What's up, David Pete? Good to see you. This has got 25 autographs in it, folks. 25 autographs in the Leaf left side. One-on-ones are random. There's only a couple spots left in that. They're $90 to get into. Do believe there's 2 spots left. And our big baseball mixer, we got some Allen and Ginter. We got Bowman Chrome. You got Archives, and you got Cosmic in there. 12 spots to go. Only $88 get in there. So that's what we're doing tonight. These 3 And have some fun with them. Anybody who buys a full spot tonight, like I said, you will get a duck in the duck race for the free Allen and Ginter box. So that's what we're doing tonight. Have a little fun with that. Our sharing bounty. Where we at with our bounties? Our sharing bounty is at $580 sharing bounty. And so we dropped the kid off at school. Christian's back up at school now. And they're ready. Tomorrow they already got meetings and ready. Thinking baseball already, boy. When's pitchers and catchers resume? What's it, like 73 days? Something like that. What's up, Brian, now? Good to see everybody. Welcome in, everybody. So, yep. So, free duck in the duck race. We're giving out a free Allen and Ginter box tonight to somebody. All you got to do is buy a full spot, and you get a duck in the duck race. That is going tonight. So, there's only a couple spots left in marbles. 4 left in marble. Only 2 left in the left side mixer as well. So, what's everybody up to? What is everybody up to? We got Bowman Draft just came out. So we got Bowman Draft coming this week. What's up, sweetie? Good to see you, Johnny. Bowman Draft, and now they got Marvel Studios Sapphire, I think, going to be EQL by the end of the week as well. Just got a cheap box of Marvel from China. You sure it's real? Yes, you got Marvel Studio Sapphire. I think EQL is the 16th. It is the 16th, I do believe. So that looks pretty. Looks good because I like Marvel Studios. Pretty nice. The Sapphire is going to be gorgeous. I didn't see the prices yet though. Didn't see what the prices are as of yet. All right, so let's get into our early DGen giveaway, early bird happy hour giveaway, I call it. All right, here we go. Early birds. We're gonna do our first giveaway of the evening. What up, Big Mac? Good to see you, Craig. Taco's the key word. Taco gets you into our Taco Tuesday giveaway. MG, what's up, MG? Good to see you. War Hordes. Mr. Khan is Keithy's in-house snips. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. What's up, Jeff? L Duck. What up, Big Joey? What's going on, man? Sup, a race. Give you guys about 10 seconds to join in. What's going on, SKG? Please hit that like button on the way in, guys. Appreciate you. Trav, what's up, Trav? All right, first givey, last call. I'm gonna grab everybody's names, copy everybody up, get out the old, drop in our new names. There we go. Ready for our first givey of the day. Data. Split it up. There we go. Trav at the top. Down to Big Craig Mack. Edit that list. Get the old. Put in our new. Anybody in here since? Nope, we got everybody. Done. 5 minutes, 9 seconds on the clock. Set, shuffle, 1, 2, 3. First place takes it down. Good luck and go. Boom. And like I said, anybody who buys a full spot tonight will get a free duck in a duck race to win a full box of Allen and Ginter. I'm giving out an Allen and Ginter box tonight. Good luck. First place takes it down. Braylon, what's going on, Braylon? Good to see you, my friend. I got you, Johnny. 2 fillers. If they both get in, one of them's going to go to chat. You got it, John. Very kind of you, sir. First place, Craig Mack takes it down. Big Mac attack. Let's go, Big Mac. Way to go, Craig. Mac was first. David P came in last. Let's go, Big Mac. All right, Mac, see what we got for you, buddy. Give me 1 second. All right, Mac. Let's see what we got store credit we got for you, buddy. Computer. Boom. Good luck, sir. Mac, 10 or less. Gets a second spin. Get a second try and see if we can get you a little bit more. Come on, Big Mac. All right, why not with that 10? We'll take it. $10 store credit coming your way. I'll add it to your store account. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate you, Daddy. All right, that's what we got left in our store. Down to 4 spots left in Marvel. You're welcome, Mr. Mac. Got 2 spots left in our left side mixer. Leaf left side, like I said, it's a 25 autos. That is only 10 spots in there. 25 autos to take down. And our big baseball, we're down to 12. That's only 88 bucks. Slay all day. What's up, Bobby? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yep. So what do you think about Tomlin hanging it up I think he just had enough. My God, you know what I mean? He's been the guy there for a while. Where do you think Tomlin winds up? I know Johnny's thinking Detroit. You know? I don't know. I'm glad we got rid of our offensive coordinator. Another offensive coordinator. I mean, listen, how many offensive coordinators can you get rid of before you might realize it might be our quarterback that's the problem? I don't know. Like the Jets, right, Johnny? You think he winds up in 2027 in Philly? I don't know. Of course, they're calling for our coach's head, but I don't know. Who knows? I think there's internal shit going on in the clubhouse. I've said that all year. You know, I don't think everybody's on the same page, and there's something going on. AJ Brown's an issue. I don't know. Quarterback. Who knows, right? Either way, I think we got a great football playoffs coming up in front of us. I think the Super Bowl is going to be awesome. So I guess that's all that matters. As long as it's healthy and fun, it's all good. I don't care if the Eagles not in there. I mean, I care. I wish they would have played to their abilities. It would have been different, but they play like shit all year. For some part of me was hoping they could just flick on a switch and then kill it, but not even close. Not even close. So there you go. So hard to repeat. It's so hard, you know? You gotta give credit to those teams who've done it. It's so difficult. To get everybody motivated again, do it again, is hard, you know? Keithy, let me check for you, Keith. Keith, you got a filler in Marvel. Sir, you have a filler in Marvel, Keithy. Let me just check the full spots. Yeah, no. Just filler, sir. What up, Big Chris? Good to see you, Chris. Happy Tuesday, buddy. Thank you, Mac, grabbing some fillers. Thank you, Mac. Four left in marbles. We've got 2 left in that left side. Like I said, 25 autos. That should be fun. So what do you think, Chris? What do you think about where do you think Tomlin goes? Or does he go anywhere? He's got to go somewhere. You know, I'm sure he's not retiring, you know? Sure he's not retiring. Hardball interview with the Falcons. Maybe. Thank you, Keith. Keith, you grabbing another filler. Thank you, sir. I think he's saying he's going to take a year off. That's not a bad idea. Sometimes you got to take a step back, relax a little bit, put some time in with your family, see how everything looks, other teams and what they're doing. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, right? So, Chris, who do you like moving forward? Who do you like in the Super Bowl, Chris? Who makes it to the Super Bowl, I should say. Anthony, hey, thank you, Anthony, grabbing some fillers. Appreciate you. Nine fillers left in 7 in Marvel. 4 full spots. 11 left in the left side. So maybe the Jets, after they eventually fire Glenn, I'll take the easy route and go Bills Rams. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Denver's going to be tough. But maybe not enough experience this year. I don't know. Rams Bears. I think I'm kind of leaning towards the Rams. You know, but what the hell do I know? Niners or Broncos Super Bowl. Rasani, Niners ain't that good. They're not that good. They're too banged up, man. You can't think they're gonna make it through. I mean, I'd be shocked. You know, I'd be shocked. I think they're too banged up. You know, but you never know. I like the Broncos, man. I like the Broncos to get there. You know, I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good Super Bowl. Rasani's like, I got to root for them. Right, Rasani? Listen, I hear you, Daddy. What's up? Mrs. Cerrone is in chat. Look how nice. She's putting mac and cheese on the side for me. Thank you, Mrs. Cerrone. Thank you so much. Yeah, listen, Chris. You got to think. I think you're right on, Chris. They've been playing with fire. They've been playing with fire for a while, getting by, winning late in games, comebacks. I agree. I agree. But you also heard me always talk about how when you win a Super Bowl, it's always a little magical. You know what I mean? Magical things happen through the season to get there and then to win it. So they're kind of fitting into that magical thing, you know, where it would be pretty cool, you know? So, we'll see. I think it'd be a cool story if they get there. You know, it'd be a cool story if they get there. Nobody's talking about the Texans. I guess they got no shot. I don't think they're ready yet either. You know? What do you guys think of the new Bowman draft? What do you think of it, Chris? You're a prospect guy. What do you think of the new Bowman draft? $1,000 for the jumbo box, $600 for the hobby box, which is, I guess, typical each year. You know, Mrs. Alec Bohm. There you go. Craig got a good memory. $1,000 for a jumbo box. I mean, is the prospect class that good? I don't know. $1,000. Listen, Braylon, it was right. It was just an okay draft. It's gotten ridiculous. Listen, you know, breaking and sports cards in 2020 was fun and exciting and it had room to grow. Now, big business is coming in and just ruining everything because there's money to be made. You know, Topps is controlling who gets the product, who gets to distribute the product. You know what I mean? The prices are going crazy. You know, now they're deciding, you know, what breakers and what format they can break on and who gets the hits. Big business is just taking everything over. It's like the downfall of all the mom and pop stores. Same thing. They're taking over. They're not having anybody. They're going to control everything. You know, I don't know. It's War Hordes, thank you, sir. that's basically what you're watching happen in front of you. You know, in the slow, you know, I mean, they're deciding, hey, they're picking what breakers they want to break on what channel, you know, what's going to be Fanatics or eBay, you know, and they're also controlling who gets the hits. You know that deal already, you know, and now the price is just going ridiculous, you know, and PSA the same thing. Whether they'll ever admit or whether we'll ever find out exactly if they're, you know, where they're sending the product, they're never going to admit that, even though you have insiders already say it. You know, other employees say that they know exactly where the product's going. You know, if they know exactly where it's going, then, I mean, what's the point of getting into some of those breaks with other people? You know, if you know you have no shot at getting a hit on Topps, like Topps Basketball Chrome, if you know it's all going to, you know, backyard breaks, why would you break with anybody else? It makes no sense, you know? So that's the way they're controlling things. That's a shame. Yeah, no, they're controlling every aspect of breaking, every aspect of the industry, you know, down to the point that they, you know, you're not, you know, it's you're watching it happen right in front of you. Topps are going to put a H on retail so they can charge more. They might put that hobby on there. Listen, I mean, if you got to look at it and see exactly what's going on. I mean, they're just, first of all, like I said, they're controlling all the stores. They're telling the stores how they want the stores to look and what they have to buy. You know what I mean? And everybody gets you get a scorecard. And if you don't score the proper scorecard, that's how you get better product. So your store gets graded, and there is a breakers scorecard as well. And depending on, you know, all that, it depends on what product you get, how much of the product you get, at what price. Stores are ranked 1 through 5. I think 5 being the top store. And the top stores get first shot at everything at the best prices, and then down from there. You know, now they're controlling and putting pressure on all the big breakers to break on their channel, and you know, and if you don't, you're not going, your breaker score isn't going to be there, and you're going to see them put a stranglehold on everything. And everything's going to be through Topps or Fanatics, where, you know, it's their channel, their breakers, their product, and you take away the fun from the little guy. You know, basically get rid of the mom and pop. They're going to eliminate the mom and pop, and I mean, just like every other big business has done. You know, Home Depot did the same thing to all the little hardware stores. You know, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Nate, what's going on, Nate? Good to see you, Nate. Hope you're doing good, man. Happy New Year. You know, so you're seeing that happen, and it's exactly the same thing that's happened, and all the other businesses, you know, for the last 25 years. You've seen all the mom and pops go, and you're watching all big business come in. This is no different. They're doing the same thing to sports cards as they did everything else. They're coming in, capitalizing on it like corporate capitalism. You're right, Nate. It's exactly what they're doing. They're the owners. Why would Topps and Fanatics allow people to get their product and go break on whatnot and make all this money? No, they're not. They're stopping that. They're not going to let that happen no more. You know what I mean? You have to pay an arm and a leg for it, or you got to be one of the top breakers, and then that's it. So you're going to see it get even tighter in the next 2 to 5 years. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. You know. Like I said, I've been saying it for the last year. I think YouTube is a dead platform for breaking. You know, it's a dead platform. People who are getting into breaks or getting into the sports card industry who want to get into breaks, they don't run to YouTube to go to do breaks. They pick up their phone and they open up an app, and they find whatever they want to get into, anything they want to get into, and it's available. If it's not breaking right then and there, you can just go to somebody else who's breaking shortly, and you get in, you get your fix You get your fix right then and there. You don't have to wait for it to sell out, or you get into some of these breaks who are already sold out. And, you know, so it is all being controlled and going to be changing. I think YouTube, like I said, it's hard to grow on YouTube. And everybody's being funneled to an app. You know, that's why you're seeing eBay Live grow, and you know, so I think in the next 5 years you're going to see it all on apps, and I believe it's all going to turn into a gambling thing where you have to have a gambling license to do it. But who knows, right? I'm sure things are going to get interesting. Maybe the government steps in and does regulation. Wouldn't that'd be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be actually fair and fun. You see new product, you'll see new people getting into the business. You know, you'll see fair prices. That makes sense. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. There's something strange. Nate, what do you got, Nate? What's the question, Nate? Is Vinny a good boy? Is that a loaded question, Nate? Is Vinny a good boy? You know that, sir. Vinny is an amazing dude. We were talking about him today. I was talking to Steve's wife, and she was complimenting him, saying how he's always working his butt off. Vinny is a solid dude, man. If he's your friend, Nate, you're blessed to have him as a friend. That's how I can just tell you like that. You're blessed to have him as a friend. Vinny's a great dude, hard worker. It's young, he's crazy, you know, just like you are, I'm sure, Nate. But Vinny's a great dude. Well, listen, and you know what else, Nate? He's got himself a good girl, too. All right? Kaz is an awesome chick, too, man. You can't. I blocked you from clipping it. You can't clip my channel unless you do it with a phone. You have to actually screenshot it. Vinny's amazing, man. Vinny's gonna do good in life. He's a hustler. Got a good. He's ahead of his time as far as maturity wise goes. You know, like he knows already, and he hasn't really experienced a lot, but he knows. He's parents did a good job of him. Yeah, they're both. Kaz is great. She's awesome. They're cool people. You were hanging out with them on Sunday for the game. Yeah, he's a good dude. He reminds me a lot of me when I was a kid. All right, D-Gens. We're going to do our second early chat giveaway. And no burners on this one, folks. No burners, please. Let me show you what's left in our store. We is down to 4 left in Marvel, still 2 left in left side. That's 25 autos and 12 left in baseball. What up, Warhorns? Thanks for grabbing some fillers. Go Niners. What up, Warhorns? What's up, Just? Good to see you, my friend. All right, we're going to do our chat giveaway. We are going to, I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. We're going to have some fun with you guys. Marketing, customer, get that out. All right, we're going to do I'm going to do a little fire sale with you folks for this race. It is 8:11 Eastern time. 8:11 Eastern time. Here is the code. It is Taco10 off. All right, discount code is Taco10 off. Use it now. Get you 10% off anything in the store. It is good just as long as this race is on. That is also going to be the code to get into the race as well. All right, so that'll be the code to get into the next giveaway. Join in, guys. That code is good as long as this race is on. Once the race is over, the fire sale will be over. Let me set up a race. Just about sold out. Only 2 left in that left side, and a couple left in Marvel. Got one left in the left side. One full spot left in our baseball left side. 11 fillers. One full spot left in the left side. Use that discount code. Get 10% off during this fire sale. What's up, C-Web? All right. One full spot left in the left side and use that 10% code. I'm going to do it, run a 15-minute race just to let the fire sales good as the race is on. So we're going to do a quick 15-minute race. What's up, Don Beavis? What's going on, Don? All right, last call. It didn't work. Hold on, Brian. Let me double check it's working. Hold on, let me double check. That would help if it worked, right? Hold on. Taco 10 off, right? Yeah, it says, of course, it says expired. Activate. Active. Try it now, Brian. What up, Adam? Brian, give it a shot now. Let me know if it works now. 10% off. Just hit Taco 10 off. Should grab 10% off the rest of the store. One full spot left in the left side and 4 left in Marvel. Going on, Adam. Good to see you, my friend. All right. Let me get up this race. Get everybody in here. I got everybody. Get out the old. Drop in the new. There we go. Data extraction. Mondo, what's going on, Mondo? Happy Tuesday, Mondo. Let's see if we got every. I think we got to get Mondo. I don't think I have Mondo. I do not. Let me grab Mondo's name. Bring him into our race. Clear it out. Drop everybody in. Add Mondo. Mondo's in. Thank you, Brian. I got Mondo. All right, good. Done. We're going to put 15 minutes on the clock, guys. This is a fire sale, 15-minute fire sale. When the race is over, the sale is over. This is a giveaway. Good luck. Last place, slowest, drunkest horse gets the win. Shuffle 1, 2. I got you in, Mondo. Go. Left side, full spots are sold out, but I'm going to move a couple fillers over. So left side has 1 full spot. We're down to 9 fillers. Timmy, thank you, Timmy. Timmy grabbing some fillers. Thank you, Timmy. Marvel, we're down to 3 spots left of Marvel and some fillers. What's up, Riz? Happy Tuesday. Tell your husband we said hello as well. What's going on, Riz? What's up, Maris? This is our fire sale race. 10% off in the store. Just throw up the code. It is Taco 10 off. Anybody wants to use it? One of those days, Riz. It's Tuesday too. You know what I mean? It's like one of those draggy Tuesdays. I hear you. One full spot left in that left side. There are 25 autos in that left side. Leaf left side, 25 autos. One spot left, some fillers. And we got 3 left in Marvel. It's your Monday, right? 2 spots left in Marvels. 2 spots left in Marvel, guys, and 1 left in the left side. This fire sale is good until the end of the race. Take 10% off it. So the Marvel's $50. Take 10%, you save $5. $45 you get the Marvel. Marvel Studios Sapphire goes live on Friday, I do believe. And we got 1 spot left in the left side. Some fillers as well. That left side, I keep bragging about it. It's got 25 autos. So check it out. Kenny, you done?
I'm done.
All right, I'm going to lock up.
See you guys.
Later, Kenny. Kenny's out of here. Caleb. What up, Caleb? Good to see you, my friend. 3 minutes left on the fire sale. Anybody wants to jump in? We got 2 left in Marvel and 1 left in that left side. Use the code, grab 10% off. Caleb just grabbed the Marvel. Thank you, Caleb. Caleb, I know, and you got the Sapphire coming out this Friday as well, Caleb. That's going to be pretty nice, too. I'm sure it's going to be pretty expensive. I didn't see any numbers on it yet, but Sapphire is always so nice. Who am I cheering? Listen, I think it's going to be great playoffs. And I think there's a couple good teams could do. Who am I cheering for? I'd like to see Denver get there. I think that's going to be a great Super Bowl. I'd like to see the Bills. I love Josh. I love Josh Allen. New England. I mean, it's. I'm not really. I don't know. I want a good Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I'm not really like. I do like. You know, like rookie quarterbacks or rookie cards because you want the cards to go up in price as well. But either way, as long as it's fun and entertaining, it's not a dud. That's what I'm hoping for. But I wouldn't mind seeing Denver get there. One minute left on the fire sale. Last call on that fire sale. Who's going to grab it? 1 left in the left side and 2 left in Marvel. A couple fillers left as well. right? Just a good game. Listen, I think either way it's gonna be good. So far the playoffs have been good. All the games have been really good. I mean, the Steelers game was obviously lopsided. It was yucky, but the rest of the playoffs were pretty good. I mean, the Eagles lost because of that missed extra point in the first quarter. Because if they're only down by 3, they're going to kick a field goal, and at least it's going to be tied going into overtime. Now that game becomes amazing as well. So they blew that early in the game, 10 seconds left in this race. Who's going to take down some store credit? Second win of the night. 8 seconds. Last place gets this race. Who comes in last? Good luck, last place. Bills versus Bears would be interesting. Nutty Nate comes in first, but it is last place. Let's see who's got last. Last goes to MG. MG takes it down. Let's go, MG. All right, let's see what we got for you, MG. Got some store credit for you, my friend. MG, $15 coming your way, my friend. MG, $15 store credit. I will add it to your account in the morning. Good for you, MG. All right, let me show you what's left in our store. Just about sold out those first 2 breaks. There we go. 2 left in marble, only 7 fillers. 1 left in that left side. 8 fillers. And then down to 12 in the big baseball. You guys, Marissa, thanks for grabbing a filler. Appreciate that. You guys, what do you guys think? I know I said this earlier to Chris, but nobody else answered. What do you guys think of the new Bowman draft? You guys interested in Bowman? You guys, anybody like the draft? Like messing with the prospects? $1,000 for a jumbo box. I mean, I ain't trying to be negative. It's just like, give me a break. $1,000 for a jumbo box, $600 for a hobby box. For draft, for prospects, and guess what? The prospects don't sell that great. You never see the prospects getting you big money. You know what I mean? It's not the prospects that pull the big money. It's just a lot of money. What do you think, Brian? I mean, listen. I like the cards. I like the product. I just, $1,000 for a jumbo box. What do you? I don't know. I don't know. What do I know? I mean, listen. 5-star came out at $1,500. Like, was that necessary that they needed to do that? It $1,500. It was $350 last year. Like, why did you need to go make a bigger, higher end product? Why did you need to make that 5 times the cost of last year? Like, again, I'm not going to go spend. I'm not going to ring up the credit card for $1,500 for a box of cards. And maybe that's. I keep saying this. Maybe that's they don't care about, I guess, the middle class or anything lower than the middle class. I think they're trying to gun for the higher end people. I mean, it's big business, right? That's what we're talking about. If the big business is taking over, no more mom and pops. And they're just gunning for it, Everything's getting so expensive, it's just ridiculous. Riz, it's not even fun, Riz. You know what I mean? It's gotten to the point where it's so expensive, there's no fun in it. Because if you don't hit a monster card, what's the point? You know what I mean? I mean, really, what's the point? I mean, don't get me wrong. It isn't all about trying to make more money out of the cards. It's a hobby. You're trying to collect. You're having fun. But there's no fun in putting out $1,500 for a box of cards and sitting. There's no fun in it anymore. They need to bring the fun back. And now the prices are going so high, you can't even get into a break. I mean, Leaf just put out that red carpet box. It's so expensive. RGL's got spots up for tomorrow night at $585 a spot. That's not his fault because the product's so expensive. $585 to get us one spot. In Leaf, I'm not spending $600 on Leaf to hopefully get a monster car. It's just crazy, What's up, Tommy? For a break couch, yeah, it's gotten to be it's no fun. You know, you got to get into little fun little breaks, have some fun, enjoy it. Maybe you pull a big hit. You know, that's where I think it needs to be. I think Riz, I think you said it when you first came on. It's fun until it's not. You know what I mean? And then when it's not, it's it. You know. 5 fillers left in marble and 2 full spots. You got 1 full spot left in the left side mixer and 8 fillers. Listen, and then the products that I think are decent don't really get that much love. Like Archives is only $225 a box. You know, and I'm a big Allen and Ginter fan. They're not that expensive. They're about $175 a box. And you can get cut autos of Babe Ruth in that thing. Mickey Mantle, everything. So, but then people don't go crazy for it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I have a hard time selling it in a break. I'm like, why are you missing out on it? There is a good opportunity to get something fun. But you know what it is? What it is that everything's turned into, it is no longer about a hobby. It's about trying to get your money out of the cards. And so, you know, it just is what it is, right? Listen, Riz, it makes sense, Riz. Why, you know what I mean? Why take, you know what I mean? I agree. I like the fillers too, Riz. I agree with you. You know, lower end, a little fun product. You get a little thrill going with a filler. If you get in at a discount, and now it's worth it to you. You know, so I agree. Marvel is close to, but I agree, Riz. Absolutely. Yeah, Kat, sometimes it says that. Actually, a lot of times it says that. Damn credit card. Yeah, Riz, it surprises you. You just go ahead, Riz. Go ahead, spend what you want. And then it scoops you in, pulls you right in. You need parameters. You need somebody to say no. Yeah, retail's crazy too. Like you said, $45 for a blaster box, and you're not getting anything out of it. You know, $45, and what's it worth? But I guess, listen, I guess people are paying for it. You know, I guess people are paying for it. And then you got hangers, you got blaster boxes, you got mega boxes. They have all these different. But it's all base, isn't it, Fraylin? You know, I wanted to transition over to mixing in more, you know, non-sports products, like doing more Marvels, doing more, you know, Disney and stuff like that. But those products are going up in price as well. It isn't like it's like I could sneak them in and we got a good price. Now, you know, we're thinking about doing some more, you know, we want to do some more One Piece. And now the One Piece is getting, you know, it's hard to break One Piece because you can only do left side or maybe a pack break. You know, like One Piece OP 13 right now is about $550 a box. You know, and that just jumped up. OP 14 isn't going to be as expensive because it's for the gamers. It's not going to have the big hits in it. You're not going to be chasing a $10,000 card in OP 14. So if you guys are following One Piece 14 coming out now is for the game. Is more meant for the game, so you don't have as biggest hits in it as you did at OP13. So probably the next OP17 will probably be more with the bigger hits. Everything in between is going to be more for the game pieces and stuff like that. Hence what it's for. So don't go crazy on OP. I mean, OP14 is going to still be decent and you could have some good stuff, but it's not as going to be as popular as OP. It won't be as costly as OP13. And that's coming right from Kenny's mouth. He is the One Piece king. It's funny because Kenny came to me when One Piece started coming out. As soon as it came out, he came to me and he said, "You gotta buy into this. Is going to be huge. This is going to be huge." And he did. He said it from day one. If you remember this time last year, or even earlier in December and November, we were doing TCG Tuesdays early in the day. And Kenny was running them, and we were doing One Piece. And nobody knew what it was. They were like, "What's this? What's this?" And we were just playing around with it. Now it's getting huge, you know? Wow, that's nice, Braylon. Mosaic Blast, that's nice. Tommy, almost there, Tommy. One full spot left in that Leaf. 25 autos in that break. That's fun. I love Leaf. And Wildcard's been a little slacking. But I love me a good Wildcard too. Love Wildcard product. I'm a little down on the industry. You know, but I understand. Being in business myself, I understand where it's going. You know, big business is taking over and everything is being adjusted, including us having fun doing breaks. They're trying to control all that as well, and I guess that's the natural, you know, way of things are going to go. You know, there's nothing you can do about it until somebody comes up with something else that you can do. If you come up with another way, I think even if you found a unique way of breaking, like a whole different, like, you know, it's always been the same thing. Like, it'd be cool if we could come up with a new fun way to do breaks or something different than somebody else. They would steal that too, and it would go. So, you know, the only thing that will level the playing field, you heard me say, is the government coming in and you know, putting their thumb down is the only way. Once you get regulation, that is the only way it'll ever be fun again, in my opinion, and be an equal playing field and fair. Because as soon as you bring in other companies who are allowed to license, you know, athletes and autographs and stuff like that, then you're gonna have it's gonna be fun, because then you'll have. Could you imagine if Panini and Topps both had the licensing, so that both companies, you could get licensed product from them? How the prices would come down? They'd be competing, and you'd have amazing products coming out all over the place. And they would be battling back and forth, and that makes a healthy industry right there when you have competition. You know, so that's the only time it's ever going to be like that. You know, and with Topps controlling it, Panini has no say, and then you have this snowball effect. You know, nice, Couch. Very good, Couch. Well, I mean, listen, it's a $1 billion industry. I don't know. I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure Panini trying to sue Topps. You got a Wild Card trying to sue Panini. You know, it's getting the look of the government. I'm sure eventually somebody's got to say something. It can't just keep going unchecked. It can't just keep going, in my opinion. Somebody eventually got to come in there and say, hold up, you know. Fanatics can't have everything. And that's what it's in a minute when Fanatics takes over the football licensing, which is what, March? What are you gonna have there? Listen, I'm excited to see the product like I'm looking, but I'm also gonna knot my stomach knowing what they're gonna charge for these products. What they're gonna charge is gonna be ridiculous. Topps Chrome Football. Licensed Topps Chrome Football. Going to be ridiculous. You know? But there's got to, there's got to be some kind of point where it's got to correct itself. You can't keep charging more and more and more for an autograph and getting less and less and less. And if it's not really worth, at some point it's got to the bubble's got to break, right? At some point the bubble's got to break. So at some point. I'll tell you what. Let's rip a box. I'm feeling ripping a box. I haven't ripped a box in a minute. Let's rip a box. I still have that discount code up. I was earlier I'm going to do a duck race for a free box, Allen Ginter, but I pulled that down because we were selling just fillers, and that's why I got the 10% discount code up. So I'll leave the discount code up until one of the breaks sells out. 10% off everything in the store. I do believe it is Taco 10 off. Taco 10 off. Taco 10 off is still live. And while we're doing that, I think I'm going to rip one of these Allen Ginter boxes. Let's have some fun with it. The checklist for this was ridiculous, especially with the cut autos. Allen Ginter X is out. The black Allen Ginter, that's nice. I'll have some of that soon. I love that. It's probably a nice little better product than this. The cards are all black. That's nice. I'll have some of that. Thank you, Clinton. Travis, Grandpop in the house. Travis is a new Grandpop for you guys who just joining us. Travis just had a granddaughter. Congratulations again, sir. All right. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite products. Hey, it's eclectic. You can get anything. You get some goofy shit. Kirk Gibson on your chrome, not a refractor, base refractor. You got an Ohtani. Tom Seaver got an Ohtani mini on the black. We'll take an Ohtani. Trav, how's the baby? Everything good, Trav? We got a chrome refractor, or is it a base? Marshall, that is a chrome base musician. Andrew Jones. Riz, what'd you say about trying to save money? Riz, you have to. Riz, send me a little email, Riz. I'll give you a little credit to your account. I'd be more than happy to credit your rewards account. Just hit me up an email so I remember to do it in the morning. Elena on top. Backwards, Mackenzie Gore on your silver base. Jim Palmer. Grandpop Trav. I think it is, Gouch. I think it's his first. Turner, Mike Schmitz, Timmy Raines on your chrome. Detroit Tigers, Shane Halter. Steve Carlton. Ichiro Mini. Yeah, it's Trav's first. Trav, how many kids do you have, Trav? Cal Riley, our mini Chung. Jamie Chung. Just Stetson. Oh, you know, Stetson's only child. How is our Stetson doing? Is he getting any sleep? Still waiting to see who my mystery rookie redemption. You still didn't get it back yet, did you? Card hit with you forever ago. I'm guessing it will be rookie of the year. That would be great, man. Keep us posted, Caleb. Yeah, I bet you he is tired. Twins. Freddon's got twins. Let's go. Kuna Jr. on your Chrome Refractor. Joey Granzendelli on your Chrome. Nemo. Snow Banks. Will Clark on your Silver Fractal Chrome. All right, still looking for 2 hits, 24 packs total. There he is. There he is. What up, Stats? Good to see you, Stats. Pete Crow, Armstrong, Johnny Bench, Burns. I tell you what, even though I love my Allen and Ginter, I feel like last year's Allen and Ginter just had more hits in it. It seemed like there was like more number cards and more stuff going on. This year's Allen and Ginter seems a little dustier. So tell me if I'm wrong. I just don't. I feel like last year we were just pulling cards after cards. Tyler Fitzgerald. This year I don't feel it as much. Good, you better, Stetson. Kendrick. What up, Kendrick? Happy Tuesday, Kendrick. Yeah, so I know Couch. I remember last year it being 3 hits. This year it's only 2 hits. But like I just feel like the overall other hits too are just off. You know what I mean? Like I just remember more every other pack pulling something cool and something fun. It was exciting. Now I'm going through a whole box and getting like 2 number cards. I feel like they and again why does that doesn't cost anything? Like it can't cost more money to throw extra hits in there. You know. All right, left side, full spots are sold out. We're down to full spots are sold out. We have 8 fillers left. 8 fillers left. Full spots are sold out. At left side, Kendrick just grabbed one. Thank you, Kendrick. I'm gonna move 4 fillers over. So there's 1 full and some fillers. Anybody want to grab a filler? In the left side, we're down to 8 fillers. I'll just leave it alone. You guys, whatever. Bobby Witt, Soto, Callaway on your refractor. Nope, just a silver base. Chrome base. Mr. Murray on your Chrome Mini. Mick Abel. I kind of no X-rays this year either. I kind of dug the X-rays from last year a little bit. Stupid but fun. Alex Ohani. Alexis, founder of Reddit. Founder of Reddit. JTS grabbing some fillers. Thank you, JTS. Which one? That one? Kevin Alcantara? Like I said, no color. You don't see too much color. Usually we would get like a gold numbered card. No, I think they cut back the hits pretty good on this. There goes your framed Manny Machado. Going to San Diego. And bets on the mini. We only got fillers left in that baseball. Only 2 left in Marvel, guys. Couple fillers left in baseball. JTS is driving. Be careful driving. JTS. Nate, grab one of those fillers. Thank you, Nate. Yeah, like last year, I remember getting the gold frame cards. You could get gold frame cards. I remember even a red 1 to 5. Yeah, I didn't see any of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't opened cases of it, but Yoshida, Clayton Kershaw, George Brett. Drewski on a card, yes. Cade Horton. Aparicio. Luis. Clayton Kershaw. Freddie Freeman. Aston. Skylar Aston, actor, on your Chrome. Last year was fun, Couch. Last year was a lot of fun. So we got our first hit coming here. let that marinate to the back. Scott Boras. And your Black Mini Norby on the rookie, Connor Norby. Hertz, DJ. Ty Cobb, Keith Reese, Kevin Harris, Brett. Tatis on top, Schwarbers, McGuire, and there's our second hit. Jim Rice, a bat relic of Jim Rice. Take it. Yeah, Couch, there's a bunch of them. Chandler Simpson, Tampa Bay Rays. Bryce Harper, Barry Zito. All right, one pack left. Couple fillers left in baseball. Let's rock and roll baseball next, guys. 25 autos into that break. Clark, Campanella, Mayo, Jung, Biggio, the bird, and that's it. So I'm going to show you what we got in this box as well. Let's see what our hit is. Underneath Giancarlo Stanton. Mini. I decent. Decent. Luis Angel Acuna on the mini on card rookie autograph. Not bad. So here's what we got out of a box. We got a mini autograph. We got a bat relic. All right. They gave us one refractor and they gave us one picture frame. That's it. No numbered cards. No numbered cards whatsoever. No color whatsoever. You know? The Acuna is sweet. Acuna is sweet. I'll take it. But like what I'm just trying to say is I ain't trying to be selfish, but what's the difference of throwing a colored card in there or two? Like, it doesn't cost Topps any money. It doesn't make it less valuable. Why not a couple numbered cards in there? You know, like why so stingy? Why so stingy? One refractor out of entire box. You know, and it's just like anything else. What am I going to do with all these silvers? Or I guess they're chrome bases. They're called chrome bases. So they're not worth anything. I mean, what are you going to get for them? You know what I mean? So like they put all these in there. Yeah, this is a nice little, I'll take this one. So that's what we got. All right, let me tell you what's left in our store. As we're at, we're real close here, guys. We only got 6 left, 6 fillers left to go, and baseball left side is sold out, and 2 left in Marvel with 7 fillers. So, what's going to go first? You guys jump in there. I still have that 10% code up if you want to jump in. It is 10. It is Taco 10 off. Tina, oh, hey T, what's going on, T? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Tina. Do you guys, did you see the new aircraft carrier the U.S. just built? I don't know if you guys seen it lately. The new John F. Kennedy super carrier. The new super aircraft carrier. $11.3 billion. $11.3 billion for the aircraft carrier. 11.3, and that's without one plane on it. I just seen a video of it. Just came out. $11.3 billion super carrier, the new USS John F. Kennedy. Tina lives close to Fraley. There you go. Raleigh, grabbing one of those fillers. Thank you, Raleigh. Down to 5 fillers left. Yeah, Clinton, right? I would maybe more, Clinton, because a lot of those new, F-35s, the new F-47, the F-35s are like 2-3 billion each, $1 billion each. Yeah, Clinton, you're right. I'm going to guess more than 20 billion. Those new super jets are ridiculous. Could you imagine? It doesn't matter. They just print that money. They don't care. Like, do we need a $12 billion aircraft carrier with all these drones now that can do all kinds of stupid shit? And don't get me wrong. It's a piece of engineering. It's beautiful. I think if I was never in the service, I probably too big to fly, but I would love to be in the Air Force. I think I'd love to be in the Air Force, not the Navy, not so much in the Navy as much. Could never do submarines. You could never stick me in a submarine. I would lose my mind. You know. 5 fillers left to break, guys. So we only got 5 fillers. Who's going to grab a fillet? We can break this left side. Two left in Marvel. And if you're just joining us, there is a discount code up. It is Taco 10 off. Use it to get 10% off in the store. Till something sells out. Real men join the Navy. I'm passing. I'm going to Navy. I guess for, like, I guess just the Air Force. Just I don't know. I dig the planes and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I could. So let me ask you a question: if you work on an aircraft carrier, is that Air Force or is that Navy? So if you're on an aircraft carrier, if you're working the aircraft carrier, it's Navy. But if you're flying, one of the jets, it's Air Force. How's that work, Keith? I guess the aircraft carrier is Navy, right? Even though it's Air Force? It's Navy, right? So when the planes are on the water, it's considered Navy. Well, then maybe I would be liking the Navy. Navy has more planes. Yeah, I would love to work on an aircraft carrier. Oh, I would love that. That would be amazing. That if I had to do anything, if I had my choice. Like I said, I'm too big to fly. But I would love to work on an aircraft carrier. I don't care what it was, whatever. I don't care if I'm gonna be a cook, but I love that thing's pretty amazing. They are Navy on shore too. 15,000 people on there, Keithy, right? That's like a city. It's like a little city. Yeah, I never been on that. I go down the Navy base in Philadelphia. I walk around the Navy base down in the city and all, and they have all kinds of, old battleships from World War II and stuff like that. And no aircraft carriers are down here, at least nothing that I could see. But man, everything's just so big, and that's not even the new stuff. I haven't seen any of the new stuff. I would love to take a tour on like the new aircraft carrier. That would be amazing, Your ship was 1,300 people. It was big enough. Wow, 1,300 people's a lot. So I thought, Keithy, I thought the carriers were 5,000. It's 15,000. 15,000 people. I thought it was 5, but I don't know. A lot of people in that carrier. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with the jets. All the crazy jets, drones, and stuff like that. I like the Air Force stuff, but they're just sick. I wonder where it's based out of. Just alone too, the infrastructure they have that escorts the aircraft carrier is ridiculous as well. The amount of ships that escort the aircraft carrier is just crazy. What up, Eggs? Good to see you. Right, JTS? JTS is like after spending... First of all, why were you on a nuclear sub in port for 12 hours? What were you doing on it? Were you doing like a paperwork or something? Yeah, I don't want to be in a sub. You can't... I'm good. I was filming JS that's doing stuff. I wouldn't want to be on a sub. That's too close. That's too close for me. Can't do that. Nah, I can't get a CAT scan, let alone be on a sub. You worked for DOD. There you go. Yeah, I couldn't. I wouldn't have. I'm nothing to do with that. I want to be on an aircraft carrier. I'd rather be on an aircraft carrier. What we got left, guys? I think we got 2 fillers left. Two left. 2 fillers left. We're sold out of baseball. Sean grabbing some fillers. Thank you, Sean. You too, Riz? I can't do it. It has to be an open. Has to be an open MRI for me. Has to be an open MRI. What's up, Jeff D? Good to see you. Sean jumping in. Thank you, Sean. I need it open. I can't do it. It's just like the clicking, the beep beep, the bop 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 bop. That gets me. I lose my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm not like. Am I claustrophobic? I guess I am. You had good tunes, but it wasn't enough. I tried Riz. I tried going in a couple times and keep my eyes closed. So as soon as they lay me in the bed, I close my eyes and I don't open my eyes. And I tried doing that, but I can still feel. I'm a big dude. I'm almost 6'1". I'm 275. So the MRI, my body's closer. I'm close. I don't like it. I just remember a sign on the sub that said, "If you get angry and slam this door, we all die." Yeah, that's a funny, that's a pretty good warning there. See, eggs, right? Eggs, I barely fit into it. You know what I mean? So that's hard to begin with. I feel like I'm in a coffin. Like you just closed the coffin over top of me. And listen, it's the silliest thing in the world because one thing, all I have to do is reach up and pull myself through, so I can get out if I need to get out. But why does it bother me? You know, I could see if it was like something you couldn't get out of. I can get out of it. You can get out of it. You know, it isn't. You know, but I don't know, man. It bothers shit at me. Open MRI is where I got to go. You find it peaceful. See, Keith, listen. You worked on you've been on on ships too, so I'm sure that's closer too. I don't know. I don't find it. Not that I find it peaceful. I don't know. And I meditate, and I like being by myself. I don't mind getting into caves and being cozy and stuff like that. But I guess I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I went in there one time. I think David, that same thing happened to me, Dave. I tried one time, and I went in there, and it was right over my face, and that bop, 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 and I had to tell the lady, "Get me out of here now." And she wasn't moving fast enough. I was like, "Listen, you don't pull this table out here quick. I'm going to break something." I was so embarrassed. The big goof I was, and I couldn't handle it. I couldn't. You know, it goes to show you, like, not scared of needles. I got tattoos all over me. I'm not scared of needles. But when I watch those videos of those the people that go into the caves, you know, they squeeze themselves through these caves and into these little spots that are this big, I get claustrophobic watching it. I'm at my couch, sitting on my couch, watching the stuff on my big TV, and I'm like this. Oh my God, change it. Like, I'm like, wow. You know, and they squeeze. Like, how are you not scared to squeeze into those small spaces, not knowing that you can get out? See, that's the thing. They're not sure if they can get out. They're not. They didn't think, oh, I've been in this cave 1,700 times. It's easy. No, they're going in it for the first time with their little camera squeezing through. I'm like, you are nuts. Last time I got one, it was for my shoulder. So they wedged me into it, MRI, and this brace that locked me my shoulder in. Other arm was forced to be on my chest. Oh, yeah. See, I can see that being a problem, Eggs. I can see that being a problem. Tommy, you think they want to die in there, Tommy? Keith, you're the opposite. So you can go into those caves. You like tight spaces. LOL. So I don't know those I don't mind tight spaces if I know I can get out. I don't know if that's fair. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem knowing if I got out before, I have no problem getting in. You know what I mean? Like, I could do it, you know? But to go into a tight spot like that I don't know what's on the other side or if I can get out or I don't know. You know, what's the that's, to me, I can't do it. I make spaces tight. There you go, Eggs. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm good. I'm good. What we got left, guys? We only got 2 fillers left, and we're going to break this baseball. Who's going to grab those last 2 fillers? I'm going to start setting up this break right now. And we're going to rock and roll in a couple minutes. Thank you, folks, for filling it out and filling it up. Fraylin, you got a spot in this too, Fraylin. Sean, you can convert. Is Sean, you in chat? Sean, yo, Scoop, you in chat? Let me know if Sean's in chat. You can convert if you want to convert. Let me know. 2 fillers to go. We sold out. You know, Johnny, that's probably their Scoop. Yeah, convert, please. I got you, Sean. Thank you. I tell you what, Cards, Johnny, I probably would have the same problem. Now, I wouldn't have a problem going into the water with a tank if I know the tank came off and I could just swim to the top. I'd be okay with that. But if I'm at a depth that if the tank comes off, I'm dead. Yeah, then I might panic. That might make me panic. But that's the same kind of claustrophobic thing. Being underwater is kind of a little close. Like I have less of a problem. I have no problem jumping in the water and diving down and looking around things with no tank. With a tank on, like I think, yeah, that might be a problem too. Oh, like in caves? No way, Johnny. that ain't happening. With tight space. Yes, that is. I guess that's the ultimate. When people go cave diving in water in tight spaces. So it's bad enough to be on a dry cave where they're working through, but when they go through and they get their gear on them and they're squeezing through tight spaces, yeah, that's got to be the ultimate underwater caves. It's got to be the ultimate scary thing. I'm sure it is. That's got to be crazy. Use that 10% discount code, guys. Two fillers left. You're going to lose $2.50. Also, $20 for a filler. 2 fillers left. Yeah, there's just too many chances of getting caught up in the wires or the hoses or the ropes and your gear getting caught on something. That's just scary shit. You know? I never skydived before. I never skydived. And I want to skydive. I don't know if I could jump though. No, I don't know if I could jump. I don't know if I'd get up there and go, nah, I'm good. like I want to. I don't know. That whole depending on that chute on the back of you, the parachute on the back of you, I guess. I don't know. I think I'd be, I don't know. I don't know if I'd do it. I don't know. It's like I don't want to take a chance, you know? Like, oh, I don't know. Skydiving. Bungee jumping. Safer than driving. You're right. You're right. It's just about anything safer than driving, though. Johnny. Yeah. Riley grabbing one of those fillers. We got 1 filler left. Who's grabbing that last filler? The 23 JTS, patch 23 for his 23 years. I did. He is wearing that are all going to Topps. Yes. So he's wearing for the 23rd season. They did a cool 23 patch. I think if that's what you're talking about. I did see that. See that I like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I think they should do more of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I think they should do it with a lot of players on different things. You know, I think they should do a ton of that. They should definitely give us more chases. You know, more stuff to chase. You know, at least, what the hell, if you're going to charge us these outrageous prices, give us some fun shit to chase. You know? What JTS, what product did they say is going to be in? Did they say what product? Keithy grabbing that last filler. Baseball is sold out. Thank you, Keith. Keith and Riley grabbing the last 2. Maybe it's probably going to be in Topps Chrome update because I guess the debut patches are in there, so maybe it's in that. I don't know either. Haunted hoops, yeah. Yeah, we will know soon enough. They're going to have so much product of baseball. Of basketball. Everything you see in baseball is going to be in basketball. You're going to see Bowman, Chrome. You're going to see Bowman. Everything you see in baseball, you're going to see in basketball and football as well. They're going to do everything. Obviously, the Cosmic. I don't know about Allen and Ginter, but maybe. You know, I told you guys already that the garbage pail guy. You know, they're going to be doing garbage pail kids for basketball and football as well. So that's coming too. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get you guys started. Get the randomizer up. Get into our team list. Welcome to Philly Whiskey. This is break 750. This is baseball left side mixer. We have 10 full spots to give out. We have 4 spots to give out through 25% fillers. Our 25% filler participants are Corey T, Lipscomb, Eggs, Anthony A for a couple, Timothy T for a couple more, Marissa's in there, JTS in there, Nutty Nate, Raleigh, Sean S, Raleigh and Keithy W. Fill out the top 16 spots. Top 4 get in. Good luck. Poppy is in. 7 Affinity fillers. Roll the dice. We go in 9. Begin. Good luck. Top 4 get in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. JTS Lipscomb 98. Marissa pulls it off with that filler. Let's go, Marissa. You got one filler, you got in. Congratulations to the winners. I do apologize to the people who did not get in. Thank you for making this happen and filling this out. Appreciate you. All right, our 10 participants. 10 participants. Freylin's in there. JTS. Tommy's in there. Brian L. Kendrick. Sean S. is in there. And our filler winners. JTS, Lipscomb, 98, and Riz gets in. Congratulations. Grab the 10. Copy up. Paste. Description, send, fitty names. This is for your name order only. Snake Eyes. 8 on the dice. You guys see the Pokemon Lego set that just came out? You guys see Pokemon Lego set? People are going nuts. People are going nuts. It's on the secondary market at $1,200 for a box. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your name order is JTS at the top and Sean at the bottom. The Pokemon Lego set just came out. I think that the highest price for it was like at $600 or something, and they're already double the price. Yeah, they will. Won't they, Tommy? They'll waste no time. All right, let's grab the numbers. 1 spot down to the 0. All 101s in this break are random, guys. 101s in this break are random. 25 autographs, and I do believe 4 101s. Don't hold me to it. $750 numbers. $750 numbers. Roll that dice. We're going 11 times. Begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your number order is 6 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Kendrick, 0. Tommy got the 1. Nutty, the 2. Sean, 3. Brian, 4. JTS with the 5 and the 6. Marissa with the 7. Lipscomb, 8. Freylin, 9 spot. Good luck, everybody. All right, lots of autographs. We'll start with the hobby box first, and then we got 2 jumbos. Tyler Breemner on top to start it off. JTS says 5. 8 out of 99. Going to that 8 spot. 8 spot starts it off. Lipscomb. Justin starts it off. Tyler Bremer. Going to the 8 spot. JTS is calling 5. I think that's a good overs and under number. JTS is saying, what do you guys think? What's the overs and unders on the 101s in this break? JTS is saying 5. Tommy says, what the hell, 30. Let's see. JTS is calling 5. Weeawoo Alloy. I don't know how to say that first name. Wehiwa Alu. 59 of 99. Going to the 9 spots. Fraylin on the board. Let's go, Fraylin. All right, next up. Cracked Ice. Cam Kazeel. Next in line. That is 1 of 1. There you go. 1 of 1. Next in line. Cam Kazeel. 1 of 1. Autograph with a cracked ice. That is going to the random. There is the first 1 of 1. I think JT, I think we're going over. I think it goes over. I don't know now. Now I'm cheating a little bit, but here's your first one. We got, looks like Oakland. Luis Morales. 5 out of 35. Going to that 5 spot, JTS. All right, next up, we got a blue. Trey Phillips on the blue. It's a pretty card. That is 22 out of 25. Going to the 2 spot. Nutty Nate on the board. Next up, Diamonds in the Rough. Yairo Padilla. That is 26 of 35. Going to the 6th spot, JTS. All right, last card of this first hobby box. Purple Cracked Ice, Diamonds in the Rough. Xavier Nians. That is 7 out of 8. Going to the 7th spot. Marissa's on the board. I think that might be Fireworks. I'm not 100% sure. I hear his name a lot. Lively, what's going on, Lively? Good to see you, man. Happy Tuesday, Lively. All right, jumbo box number 1. These jumbo boxes are definitely worth the value. Fun little product. 8 autographs, 4 base, 1 jumbo exclusive autograph, and 1 slabbed autograph per box. Don't forget to go check out Lively and JTS going tomorrow. I do believe JTS goes tomorrow as well. Not 100% sure, but I know Lively goes tomorrow for his brunch break. So please go check him out. All right, here's your 101. We'll let that sit over there. All right, we got David Ortiz on top. Looks like gold foil. Looks like gold. Let's see. David Ortiz. 1 of 1. There's David Ortiz, 101. That's our second 101 of the evening. We'll take it, David Ortiz, 101. All right, that's 2 101s. Is this next one a 101? I don't know. There are 4 base in here. I do believe at least 2 of them might be 101s. Bryce McCage. McCage, 89, 99. Go to the 9 spot, Fralin. All right, next up. Purple, Chase Burns. Cincinnati Reds, Chase Burns. 24-49, going to the 4 spot, Brian L. All right, who's up next? Who do we got? Last base card. Brandon Sprout on your base, silver base. 8 of 99, going to the 8th spot, Lipscomb. So we need to, I think, get at least one more 101 and stay on pace for that 5. All right, here comes the autographs. We got a die cut. Die cut top 100. Cooper Pratt. Top 100 autograph. 1 of 7. Going to the 1 spot, Tommy. I think you get fireworks for that as well. Cooper Pratt. That might even be bells, but I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to hook you up with fireworks. Cooper Pratt. Going to Tommy. Pretty die cut. Disco, it's the purple, like a bluish purple disco. 1 of 7. Our next one coming up is red. Red cracked ice. Cash Mayfield. Cash Mayfield, too. 4 out of 10 going to the 4 spot. Brian L. I think Mayfield, too, might be fireworks. I hear his name a lot, too. We're going to hook him up with some fireworks, too. All right, next. Looks like Paul Skeens. First round gems. Ben Hess. Ben Hess with the first round gems. Pretty card. $15 of 35. Ben Hess going to that 5 spot. JTS. cracked ice. Silver cracked ice. Emmanuel Rodriguez. On the cracked ice, 3 of 25. Going to that 3 spot. Sean on the board. I think we got a 1-of-1 printing plate next. Another die cut. Silver. Top 100. Christian Moore. Top 100 on the autograph. 4 out of 10. Going to that 4 spot. Brian L. That's definitely fireworks. If not, bells. I don't know. You guys tell me. We got to get Clinton the 7th spot. Marissa needs one. Mr. Moore with the fireworks. These are nice. All right, I do believe this is a 101 coming up. I think it is a printing plate. It is maybe. Top 100. Autograph. Is it a printing plate? It is. 1 of 1. Sion plate. And it's our boy Bryce Rayner. We're giving that bells. We're gonna give 1 of 1 Bryce Rayner autograph. We're gonna give that bells. All right, that's 3 1-of-1s. Top 100 printing plate. Going to the random. This is true. Boards, that is true. All right, next up, another die cut. Yeah, you're right. So that's, you can see the background cut out of it. Another top 100 die cut coming your way. Hagen Smith. Hagen Smith, 4 out of 5. Going to that 4 spot. Brian L. cleaning up, starting to clean up. I'm going to give you fireworks on this one too. Out of 5. Still got another full box to go, guys. 4 out of 5. All right, 2 left. Dual. We get a dual. That dual autograph. Dual autograph. Dual autograph. Otis Nixon. David Justice. Very nice. We'll take that. What's that number? 3 out of 10 going to the 3 spot. Sean with the dual autograph. Let's go, Sean. You know what? Whether it gets fireworks or not, I'm giving it bells. Dynamite little card. We're gonna give it bells for Sean. All right, last card of that box, and then we got the encased 101. So we have the encased 101. So that means we got 4 101s going to random so far. Ethan Conrad. Ethan Conrad, 18 of 49. Going to that 8 spot, Lipscomb. Our our encased card. It is a 2025 Leaf Metal Baseball Diamond in the Rough. Crystal Green, Chris Cortez, 1/1. Pretty card. There you go. 1/1. So that is our fourth 1/1. The case is pretty banged up. Like, pretty scuffed up. Like, I don't know why they're so scuffed up. They must be like... Either way, the case is scuffed up. The card is nice. Diamonds in the rough with the green cracked ice. Crystal green. So we have 4 1/1s right now so far. Next box. Two spots left in marbles, guys. If you want to jump in on a marble break. Why do I have 2 encased cards in here? I have 2 encased cards in here. Only supposed to be 1. That's a 1/1. I have a second 1/1. I have 2 encased 1/1s in here. All right. I ain't complaining. Double check the box and make sure I didn't. Right there, it's only 1. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Nice. And a bonus. Kyle Teal on top. So you definitely have overs. We definitely got 6 right now. Right now we get 6 1/1s. Kyle Teal, 11 out of 99. Going to that 1 spot, Tommy. Blue, Cecil Fielder on the blue. Very nice. 38 of 49 going to the 8 spot, Lipscomb. All right, your 4th, Dean Moss. Dean Moss, 3 of 99. To that 3 spot, Sean. Diamonds in the rough. Jared Thomas. Jared Thomas. That is 7 of 49. Going to this 7 spot, Marissa. Red cracked ice. Jacob Cozart. 4 out of 10. Look at that 4 spot. Brian L. Doing good on that 4 spot today. I believe Cozart is fireworks as well. Next up, got silver cracked ice. Gary Gill-Hill. Gary Gill-Hill. That is 2 of 25. Going to the 2 spot. Nutty Nate. All right. We got next. Purple actually. Purple cracked ice. Braylon Payne. Braylon Payne. Purple cracked ice. 7 of 15. Going to Marissa. Riz on the board again. Next up, silver base, Anderson Brito. A little rough on the autograph there. But he did good, I guess. That is 21 of 49. Going to the 1 spot. Tommy. Stop. Purple. Purple base. Alessandro Rosario on the purple. 5 out of 10 going to JTS. Next up, Caleb Lamavedi. Lamaveda. Pretty nice autograph. Going to 43 of 49. Going to the 3 spot. Sean. All right, you got 2 cards left. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The next 2 cards are good. The next 2 cards are good. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. The first one up. Laser blue. Jose Canseco on the bluish purple laser. That is 3 out of 4. Going to Sean. Let's go, Sean. I'm going to whether it gets it bells or not, I'm going to give bells. It's fun. Sean having a decent break. Good for you, Sean. Jose Canseco autograph out of 4. What did I say? It was 4? Yeah, 3 out of 4 is nice. All right, very good. All right, last card of the regular box. Then we get 2 101 in case cards. I'm hoping this is a 101. I'm hoping this is a 101. This is nice. Good luck. Diamonds in the rough. Jose Made on the autograph. 3 out of 15. Sean. Sean takes them both down. Let's go, Sean. Yes, I said we still got 2 encased right here. Last card of the regular box, but we got 2 encased right there. Jose Mate. Out of 15. Nice. All right, our 2 encased cards. First one up, 101. Wyatt Sanford. Crystal Fire. That's pretty. That's the first one we've seen of that. That orange Crystal Fire. Wyatt Sanford, 1 of 1. Very nice. Our second encased card. Laser Red Cam Carinella. Laser Red. Wow, that's pretty too. Next in line. All right. So that's what we got. We got the Cam 101. Wyatt Sanford 101. David Ortiz 101. Cam Koziel 101. Bryce Rayner printing plate 101. And Chris Cortez Crystal Green 101. So we got 6 101s coming at you. 6 people out of 10 are going to grab a 101. All right. JTS called 5, and it was 1 more. We got 1 more out of it. Grab everybody's name. Kendrick at the top. Down to Mr. Fralin. Copy up. Let's get into our race. Pull up some duckies. Let me log in real quick. Clear out the old, drop in all our names, paste. There you go. Kendrick at the top, Fred at the bottom. Done. Gonna put 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock. Set. Shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So what we got? We got 6. So right in a row. Top 6 get it. Okay, guys? Stop, 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 stop. Take me out of the 101 race. Leave 6 for 8. Take 2 of them out. Wait. Leave 6 for 8 pieces. So take both of them, JTS. You got it. So we're taking. So JTS, we're gonna run the race. JTS doesn't exist. All right. JTS is not in this race. He is being a very generous friend, and give it up to you guys. All right. So JTS is not in this race. Good luck, everybody. So 6 out of 8, take it down. Good luck, everybody. Thank you, JTS. New word unlocked, right? Lively was like a combination of words. 2 spots left in Marvel. Everyone wants to get in the Marvel. I'll tell you right now, Reds. I'll tell you what you pick. The number 1 card is the 101 printing plate of Bryce Rayner. That would be the number 1 pick out of this group, in my opinion. 10 seconds. Top 6 get it, guys. Top 6, no JTS. Nutty Nate going to take the win. Nutty for the win. Nutty, Brian, Sean, Fralin, Marissa for the 5th spot, and Tommy for the 6th spot. JTS came in 5th. So there you go. Nutty Nate gets picked first, then Brian, then Sean. Frayden's fourth. Marissa, you go fifth. And then Tommy, you got the sixth spot. So let's start with Nutty Nate. Nutty, give me that printing plate, please. Yes, sir, Nutty. All right. All right, Brian, where you at, Brian? Brian is the next. What'd you like, Brian? Thank you, JTS. Brian goes, thank you. Gotta take your time, Daddy. Take your time. Benson getting one of those Marvels, so we got one left in Marvel plus some fillers. Thank you, Benson. Brian says, Cortez, please. Yes, sir. That's the green, crystal green, Chris Cortez going to Brian. You got it, sir. Sean, where you at, Sean? You with us, Sean? Sean, scoop. Sanford, you got it. That's a pretty card too. The Crystal Fire. Fraylin, you're on the clock. Fraylin, what would you like, my friend? Who's on top? You got Cam Canarella. Cam Canarella, 101 with the laser red. You got Cam Koziel. So you got two Cams on top, about obviously both 101s, and David Ortiz. So two Cams. Canarella, I guess that's how you say Cam Canarella and Cam Koziel. First Cam's this one. Cam Canarella. Red, you got it, sir. On the Fraylin. Marissa. David Ortiz or the other Cam? I'm going with the autograph too, Riz. I like the autograph. You're getting a 1-on-1 autograph, and you never know. He might be a superstar someday. I think I'm going with the autograph. You got it. Going to Riz, taking the other cam. Tommy, you get the David Ortiz 101. Give me that. All right, let me show you what we got. Whole bunch of autographs. Whole bunch of them. Lamavetta, Rosario, Brito, Payne, Hill, Cozart, Thomas, Moss, Fielder, Teal, Conrad, Smith, Moore, Rodriguez, Hess, Mayfield, Cooper Pratt, Sprout, Chase, McCage, Neves, Padilla, Phillips, Morales, Aloy, Breemner, Jose Made, Jose Canseco, and your dual Otis Nixon, David Justice. Thank you guys for filling that break. Fun little break. Yeah, Riz, thank you, JTS. All right. Raise that sharing bounty now at sharing bounty is at even 600 now. There we go. Bring you into the store. I think we've got one left in Marvel and some fillers. Yep, we got 8 fillers left and 1 spot left in Marvel. We'll rock and roll Marvel next. If you guys want to grab it. Discount code is still live. I left it up. In case anybody wants to use it, it is Taco 10 off. I got a couple boxes of the Pixar coming in tomorrow, actually. I was hoping it was going to be here today, but it doesn't get here till tomorrow. I want it on the EQL, too. So I got it at a decent price. It'll be here tomorrow for the weekend. Going to be doing some Bowman draft this weekend, and I got some One Piece as well. So we're going to have some fun. Past my bedtime. Let's go, Fraylin. Thank you, Fraylin. Thank you for hanging out, my friend. Appreciate all your support. Hope you're doing great and having an amazing rest of your week. Easy, bad day, Easy? Sorry, Easy to hear that. At least it's over with, man. Better day tomorrow. Good. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. Sorry about that, Easy. Has been a horrible day. Not even a bad day. It's a horrible day. JTS, are you JTS, you with us? Are you going live tomorrow? Okay, so you're off tomorrow. Okay. No JTS tomorrow. You got Lively tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Go check out Lively. Show him some love and support as he rocks it midday. I'm seeing more and more pictures of this aircraft carrier. It is just sick. This other one says it's 13 billion, not 11.2. This other one says 13. I gotta check this video out later on. That's just sick as well. Oh, you're not feeling good, JTS? Sorry, you're not feeling. Few people sick. There's some shit going around. It's this time of the year. So it's this time of the year. I've gotten sick this time of the year. The last 3 years in a row. It seems like right after the holidays, sometime in January, I basically caught COVID every time this time of the year. So I'm kind of just waiting. Well, Eggs, if you keep your tongue in your mouth once in a while, you won't get my friend sick. And a 101 Tatis always makes you feel better. Always makes you feel better. Eggs can't keep his tongue to himself. You know that, Eggs? Your poor grandmom. She sees Eggs coming, she runs. She's like, oh no. She's been dead since 78. That's Eggs, that's pretty bad, Eggs. This is true, Couch. They can't complain. Hanks goes, fish love me too. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop. I just got that visual. I just got that visual. Stop. Oh shit. So you guys, we were talking about before about how I love eggs killed my. Haters can't say how. I seen a video. What did I see in a video today? You know how the YouTube algorithm sends you shit. You say one word, and next thing you know, it's full of stuff. So you know how I'm always telling you guys, like I want to live like in like Alaska or like in a nice, log cabin or something in a cave or whatever. I seen a video today. I was like, I like that. Dude built a cabin inside a cave. So it was a pretty big cave with a small entrance, and it opened up really big, and it was dry. And he built a log cabin in the cave. So the cave was on the mountain. It was a snowy area. I'm not sure where it was. I think it was Montana or something like that. No, I didn't see it. You got a cameo. And he built a log cabin in a cave. I was in love with it. I was in love with it because it was a small entrance to the cave. So once you're in, like, if you all you have to do is protect that entrance. And then he had a log cabin in there. The only thing he had a hard time with was his fireplace chimney. He had to pipe out the chimney smoke. Otherwise, it was dynamite. And the only thing with that is that that's great for through the winter and stuff like that, but you get no natural sunlight. That's the only downside. It's great for a winter, like, cabin to hang out through the bad weather, but like, and when it's nice out, it's beautiful. You get no sunlight. It was pretty cool though. Yeah, I would think that would be a fun little like hide out against some big storms, big winter storms and stuff. And you know what else too? I'm seeing a lot of everybody's really being creative with the AI, because if you like a subject or topic, the thumbnail is ridiculous anymore. Like I look into, here's one: building a hidden underground bunker. Well, the thumbnail is this incredible, stone, cool little bunker underground. Looks dynamite. And then when you click on the video, it's like this Asian guy digging a hole in the dirt, building a little bunker. I'm like, they just, false advertisement. JTS goes, I just spent my money on cemetery plots for my fish. Just feed the cats, JTS. Any good movies? You guys see any upcoming movies coming out? What do you guys think? You think Stranger Things gonna drop another episode? What's going on with Stranger Things? Anybody hear anything? They're doing a one-off. The what rock? What is that? What is that word? What is that, Clinton? Is that the little rock that was in the briefcase? Is that what you're referring to? Sri Lanka? No, which no, what is that? I didn't see that. What is the Sri Lanka rock? Oh yeah, I did. Yes, I did see this. I did see this. Like, how in God's name did they build this on top of that rock? I did see this. This is just ridiculous. Like, it's just goes to show you, if you still don't understand or believe, we're not the first. Because this, I did see this. This rock is huge, and like, there's like, how did anybody get on top of it? They built a fortune. They didn't find out about this until they started getting aerial footage of it. Look at that thing. There's like no way up there either. There's like no way up there, and it's wild. Yes, I did see that. That is pretty cool. Office Space, yes. Is that Otis? No, I don't think he's. I don't think he's there. He's in Laos. Yeah, right. He just tells us Laos. All right, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. If we can sell out of this Marvel, great. If not, I'll push it till the next day. Not gonna beat you guys up too much. We only got one full spot left of Marvel. We do have 8 fillers, so that's equivalent of 3 spots. Only $50 to get into. Mexico City has a castle with a church on top of it to keep folks out. I think it's got to be the most incredible building ever, in my opinion, or ancient. Is the Indian, what is the name of that? It's a hard name. Let's see if I can bring it up. The temples in India, the Indian temples. So there's, here it is. Here it is. The Kalasa temple in India. You guys ever see the Kalasa temple in India? So it's a complete temple carved out of one piece of granite. They just took the mountain and carved the entire temple out of it. It is ridiculous. I mean, doorways, pillars, all the pillars are super decorated. It is here, wait, let me show you. I'm gonna bring you in and show you this. This is ridiculous. So this temple is in India. This is all carved from one piece of stone. This is not something made or anything. They carved this entire thing out of the side of the mountain. Okay, that is just... It is just ridiculous. Look at this thing. Okay, look at this. This was all one piece of rock, and they carved all this stuff. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. I mean, think about it. It's not just that. It just goes to show you. Look at this thing. This is all, this is all one piece of rock. It wasn't like cinder block. Look at it. That is just crazy. First of all, here's the question nobody asks. I always ask the question. Why? You know? Like, why? Why would you do it? Why would you, like, what made you take the time? Humans didn't do this. Our civilization did not do this. Our civilization 3, 4, 5,000 years ago did not take a mountain and decide to carve an entire mountain. Here's another little question that they haven't been able to answer. They can't find all the leftover scraps and bits and broken stone. Where is all the debris? The removal of the stone in order to carve this. Where is all the excess debris? They can't find it. There's not a mountain or a hill close by with all the debris. So that's another tricky question. Where is everything at? You know, where they can't find it. They can't find anything. Right? What do you do back then on Sundays? I don't know. I sure as hell ain't carving out a temple though. I'm passing on that one. That's just crazy. Look at those pillars. Look at all the elephants. All these elephants, everything is all carved out of one piece. You know? And look how big they are in comparison to the people. You know, this is all carved out of one piece, and including the pillars in here and everything else. I'm it's just a loss of words. Look at that work. Look at some of the work. Who can do that? 7-day DIY project. Who can do that? Who can carve this? Who can carve this stuff? This intricate. Who can carve all that stuff? That small. This is all on one piece of stone. And if you make one screw up, what happens? Like, what do you do if, like, you oops, like a piece falls off? What do you do? Look at it all back here into the. It's crazy. I seen that, Clinton. In this in the Indian temple, they have pieces that are carved out that are rings of stone that are locked together. That how did they make that as well? I seen that as well. Right, Riz? No problem. I seen that, Clinton. No slaves couch. No slaves can count. No slaves. Listen, if you have a slave that can carve like this, you need him. You need to not make him a slow. Excuse me. I mean, look at that. It's almost like almost like a drippy castle you make on the beach with the sand cats, the drippy castles you make on the beach. Thank you, Clayton. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Like how? Now think about that. How did they get inside and like behind? Like what's this, a bell or something? How did they carve in there and underneath the arm and behind his sword? See how it's like all 3D? How did they think that can't be done by hand? Sorry, guys. That can't be done with a hammer and chisel. Can't be done. All right, D-Gens, I'm going to shut the evening down. We got 8 fillers, 1 full on Marvel. We'll rock and roll on this weekend. We got Bowman Draft. I got some Leaf Lumber I have. We have some One Piece coming in. So we got a fun little weekend. You guys always rock. All right. I love you guys. You guys be good. Be safe. Have an amazing rest of your week. And come on, spring training. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, guys. You guys be good. Love you guys. And do anything you set your mind to. Just got to stay positive. It's not easy to stay positive. It's not. Thank you, everybody. Everybody have a great evening. I appreciate you. Be safe. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much. Later, folks.